It's the only Tuesday that has ever existed today. Today is the only Tuesday that we're allowed.
Please calm down.
Stop! Get off me!
Don't make me use excessive force.
Previously.
Please calm down.
Get off me!
You're under arrest for assaulting this woman and disobeying a police officer.
If you pull the fingerprints that are currently on the phone, you will see that they match better.
Do I even need to point out that, like, weird editing? Like, do I need to point out anything happening right now? Does this require commentary? I love his uniform, though.
Bethany's fingerprints.
What? There's no reason to do that.
Ma'am, I need you to be quiet. That actually sounds like a great idea.
If you didn't watch me react to the previous episode, I compared this guy, Mr. Cop, to the guy in an episode of Nathan For You who just can't stop thinking about breasts. And they're doing the we're allowing customers to steal, and then they have a security guy who's just like, he's trying to gauge if they're a detractive customer. And this guy just keeps doing this motion. Like he's grabbing a bazonga, you know? So I can't not think of the other guy.
Quiet. That actually sounds like a great idea. We will run a fingerprint test, and I will be back with the results within an hour.
You are going to pay for this, Simone. You hear me? I'll be back to get my vengeance.
They're making this just so epic, but it's so childish at the same time. 5 years?
Today's video is sponsored by
Oh!
Farm Adventure.
5 years later, she got a job with Word Farm Adventure. Like, this is the character who got a job with Word Farm Adventure 5 years later.
But more on them later. All right, Darnell, here we are. Earth to Darnell.
So this is the real sequel. This is the real sequel to Word Farm. So the other one... What was the... So there was like a carnival one with a psychic, and they were pretending like it was a sequel, but this is the actual sequel. But this one says part 2. So what was happening with the... Why did people believe the carnival one was the sequel before this got released 2 days ago? But weren't they saying the characters' names were the same or something? I don't fucking know.
We're here at your school.
Sorry, Mom. It's just that I love Word Farm Adventure so much. I just get so focused while playing it.
I don't even know where I am or who you are. I just love Word Farm Adventure so much. I'm on a different plane of reality.
Don't worry about it, honey. I don't mind because that game is teaching you new words and how to spell it correctly.
Wow.
It's just gonna help you get good grades in school.
It's what's funny is the idea of Jen Hope being like officially partnered with this game app that is trying to promote proper spelling, but every single Jen Hope video I've seen has misspelled words littered throughout their subtitles. You know? So to promote proper spelling and being affiliated with Jen Hope is kind of contradictory, you know?
And actually, look what I have.
It's the Word Farm Adventure contest flyer.
Yes.
Whoa! I love Jen Hope. And also, why make bunnies so fuckable now? Why does every bunny have to be fuckable? I don't even want to fuck that bunny, but I can tell by the pose that they're trying to make it fuckable. You know? They're making an attempt here.
I found this last night while I was cleaning the apartment. That was such a great event.
Rubicon.
Yeah, but too bad we didn't win.
Is Rubicon a car brand? I don't know a lot about cars. I've never heard Rubicon. It's a Jeep? Oh, it's a type of Jeep. What a shitty name. Wait, it's a Jeep Wrangler. What's Rubicon? The Wrangler is the Jeep. What's Rubicon? Does anybody know anything about cars? I feel like I haven't seen a Rubicon. I don't know what's going on here. Is it a company name and they borrowed a company vehicle from someone?
Well, if you get good grades in your class.
Sorry, was there a dramatic sting for just an exterior shot? Like we're supposed to imagine someone's watching? Oh. You can Okay, they just filmed it poorly. So you can barely see her face on the side. It's not. It's out of. Someone's watching. It could be a man. Someone's watching. That was the dramatic sting. But it's really difficult to tell because they shot it poorly.
Well, if you get good grades in your classes this semester, guess what? We can do it again this year.
You got yourself a deal, Mom. And this time we're gonna win for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, how are you doing?
I'm level
I don't know, Mom. I'm playing Word Farm Adventure.
72, and my farm is almost complete. Yes, I just finished the crossword puzzle perfectly.
So did they manage to take like Farmville and then turn it into like a crossword game for babies?
Oh, give me 5.
All right, love you. Thanks for dropping me off at school.
No problem.
Thanks for dropping me up at school? Because he said off, right? There's nothing that would make sense grammatically about dropping me up at school.
Thanks for dropping me off at school.
No problem, honey.
There's no... Why... I want to know who makes these subtitles. Is there credit for subtitles or are they auto-generated for real? Like, who the fuck does this?
And I love you too. You have a great day at school, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
Finally, I got you now, Simone.
Those commas are just, like, not sensible. Finally, I got you now, Simone. Like, I don't know. I feel like there should be a period instead of the first comma.
You're gonna pay for what you did to my wife 6
Oh,
years
my
ago.
my wife 6 years ago. But I thought it said 5 years later also. So what did she do to her a year before? What did she do to her a year before that was worse than what we saw in the flashback? The flashback was unrelated. There's something else that happened but wasn't shown. The flashback was unrelated. She did something even worse to her a year before the first video. We're gonna get a prequel someday. We're gonna get a 1 year earlier from the first video.
Like the Bible says, an eye for an eye.
Oh, I get all my morality for a Bible. That's from the Bible. That's why I come only horse jizz. Ezekiel 23:12.
Hey, kid.
Is it 23:20? Did I fuck it up? It is 23:20. It is 23:20. So we're doing Bible study right now. 23:20, and it shows us all the international version. There she lusted after her lovers, whose genitals were like that of donkeys, and whose emission was like that of horses. Then we got New Living Translation. She lusted after lovers with genitals as large as a donkey's, and emissions like those of a horse. English Standard Version. And lusted after her lovers there, whose members were like those of donkeys, and whose issue was was like that of horses. Barian. And lusted after her lovers whose genitals were like those of donkeys, and whose emission was like that of stallions. King James. Oh, hell yeah, King James. All right. For she dotted upon their paramours, whose flesh is as the flesh of asses. Ah! King James, what the fuck? Ah! And whose issue is like the issue of horses. Oh my god! What the fuck, King James? New King James. For she lusted after her paramours, whose flesh is like the flesh of donkeys, and whose issue is like the issue of horses. Just say what it means. She lusted after their lovers, whose flesh is like the flesh of donkeys, and whose discharge, that's a good word, is like the discharge of horses. So genitals, swapping the word genitals with flesh is kind of funny. Emission, issue, discharge. What else we got? There's a lot of kinky shit in the Bible. And obviously that should be in every school classroom.
Do you know where the teacher's parking lot is?
Yeah, it's on the other side of the school. This is where the parents drop off their kids.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just I'm the new history teacher, and this is my first day, so I got a bit lost.
Do you want to come in my van? I mean car?
Oh, okay, bye.
Wait. Hold on a second. I don't have my glasses. and I'm a bit lost. Is there any way you can point here on the map where it is?
My mom told me not to get close to strangers.
And I learned from Word Farm Adventure the word pedo, okay? It was on there. I just learned that today.
Well, your mom's a smart person, but I'm not a stranger. I'm Mr. Rubert, the history teacher. What's your name?
Darnell.
Well, there you go, Darnell. Now I know who you are, and you know who I am. So we're not strangers anymore, are we?
I guess not.
Good. Now just come point to me on the map where the teacher's parking lot is.
I can't wait for the audio peaking that's about to happen.
Here, it's right next to the
Oh no, it's gonna happen silently. Never mind. And also, this kid is not gonna be loud at any point. Let's be honest.
playground.
Now come over here.
Oh, we kind of got a bit of we actually got a little bit of audio peaking in the come over here, actually.
Here, it's right next to the park. Playground.
Now come over here.
We actually did get audio peaking. That's really funny. The bottle says hydrogen peroxide. That's pretty cool. And the cap's on, but
Here, it's right next to the
oh, it is hydrogen peroxide. That's cool. Whatever.
Now come over here.
Now come over here. This is a really funny shot. I like this shot a lot. I love how much he's smiling as he does this. I love how much he enjoys. This isn't even about like retribution. This is like a personal pleasure thing. Okay, now it's going this shot. All right. That was amazing. That was a great. That was like more intense than any scene in No Country for Old Men.
All right, who in here can spell the word surveillance? Anyone?
If she was still doing all like the weird like racist and like problematic shit from the previous episode, she's like, and who here can spell the word reet?
What about you, Maria?
SURBELANCE.
No.
Almost. What about you, Tanya?
So now she spells so well that she got her dream job as a person that teaches adults how to spell properly.
SUVELNSE.
Not quite. It is SURVEILLANCE.
Shoot, I wasn't even close.
All right, class. So remember, your spelling test is tomorrow morning. So be sure to practice your exercises in your textbook. And remember, practice makes perfect.
Miss Jones, how many questions are going to be on the test?
It's going to be 30 multiple choice questions with 20 correct the spelling questions and a one-page essay.
Sorry,
That's a lot of questions.
20 correct the spelling questions.
Correct the spelling.
And a one-page essay.
That's a lot of questions. I don't think I can do it, Miss Jones.
All right.
Spelling and writing is just too hard.
I understand, Maria. But remember why you're doing this. And that is because these skills will give you better job opportunities so that you can move up in the world and give your family a better life.
Miss Jones, do you have any tips on making learning how to spell more entertaining?
Did she? Okay, here's my question. Someone who's going to speak like this, like, did they audition? Like, do they want to be an actor? That's my question. It's like, if you're gonna deliver your lines like, Miss Jones, like, are you someone's friend?
Jones, do you have any tips on making learning how to spell more entertaining? It's just that after a while from those books, it gets really boring.
That's a great question, Tanya. And actually I do. It's something that's helped me in improving my spelling skills. I want the class to pull out their phones and download this app called Word Farm Adventure.
Okay, so so the cutaway we got when it said 5 years later, that wasn't an ad, that was part of her character because she's in character shilling out this app. So that was her character doing that. Okay.
You see, guys, Word Farm Adventure allows you to solve crossword puzzles and complete word scrabble missions. There's so many levels to choose from, with amazing locations to rebuild, such as the farm and the villa, and many more coming very soon. The more levels you win, the more tasks you complete, and the quicker you'll get to restore the villa back to its former glory.
Mrs. Jones, I need help downloading the app.
I'm a baby.
Okay, here, let me help you.
Oh, here's your problem. It's not a real phone. It's just a baby stupid thing for babies.
By the way, the Word Farm Adventure app is now available on Android and iOS.
Yeah, it fucking better be if you're telling me to download it. By the way, this app I just told you to download is now available on the device that you're trying to download it on. Like, what? You're telling that to the character? Just look at the camera at this point. Look at the camera and say that.
iOS.
Does it work on Motorola Razr?
And if you click the link in this description right now, you'll receive a welcome bonus. But you have to click the link in the description for it to work.
Wow, thank you.
What description? Tell that to the audience. I would love her to say, like, this character should be saying, the link of what description? Am I in a YouTube video? Yeah, we're in class.
Thank you, Mrs. Jones. This game looks like a lot of fun. I'll definitely get better at spelling now.
Absolutely.
You fucking
And
better,
you're welcome,
Maria.
You know, my favorite part of the game is the county fair location. It reminds me of my childhood, and I just love.
I love when they tap their mics.
My favorite part of the game is the county fair location. It reminds me of my childhood, and I just love that you can decorate it however you want to. And the crossword puzzles are a lot of fun. All right.
Ah, looks like you don't need me anymore. You've just got the app. You're all graduated now. This is the craziest fucking ring. What the fuck?
Class,
It doubles as like brass knuckles.
keep playing Word Farm Adventure for the next 10 minutes.
That cell phone vibrating happened when she did this, and it sounded like she was a robot. It was like, it was like the sound effect was for her.
Class, keep playing Word Farm Adventure for the next 10 minutes.
It's like it was her making that noise. Bushy.
Hey, baby, what's wrong?
I was gonna say books and plushy, but it turned into bushy.
Why are you calling me during school hours?
Hello, Simone.
Hello. I'd like to play a game.
Who is this, and why do you have my son's phone? Is he okay?
Darnell is fine for now.
Gosh, mister, please don't hurt my baby.
You're really selling it, okay.
Don't worry. If you do everything I tell you to do, Darnell will be just fine.
If you do everything I'd tell you to do. If you do everything I would tell you to do, he'll be fine. But if you do everything I actually tell you to, I'm not sure. But if you do everything I would tell you to do, then it's fine.
Darnell will be just fine.
I'm gonna listen to that line
Is
again.
he okay?
Darnell is fine for now.
Gosh, mister, please don't hurt my baby.
Don't worry. If you do everything I tell you to do, Darnell will be
There's no reason why the apostrophe D should be interpreted, no matter who's making the subtitles. There's no reason why that should be there.
just fine. But if you don't, you'll have to put his body back together.
No, there's no reason for that. I'll do exactly what you say. Just please don't hurt my boy.
Good. Now listen up. You can't tell anybody about me or can't call the cops. You got that? I said you got that?
Yes,
I'm shocked and like jealous that this level of cinema can exist on a platform like this and get people rich and make a lot of money and get like millions of views. And people like there's some people that like unironically like it. It's crazy that like are feeding into this.
I won't call the cops or tell anyone else about this.
Perfect. You have 30 minutes to get to the location. I just text you. If you don't get to that location in time, say goodbye to your son.
Just please don't hurt my boy. I will be there, I promise.
Well, then I'll see you there.
Wait, Can I please speak to my baby? I just want to make sure that he's okay.
Yeah, I really do want to see the reactions of the students right now. Like, if we could get one shot of any of them being like, bitch, what the fuck? Or something? Like, I don't know.
Fair enough. Come here, boy. Your mom wants to talk to you. Make it quick.
Mom, please help me.
Baby, don't worry, I'm coming.
I love how we got audio peaking just with this little boy talking into his lav mic too closely.
Make it quick.
Mom, please help me.
Baby, don't worry, I'm coming.
I'm scared, and it's dark in here.
Don't worry, baby. Everything is gonna be okay.
Really
okay?
selling it.
Just be strong for mommy, okay?
Why is this happening to us, Mom?
That's enough. You have 30 minutes, starting now.
Wait.
You don't even know what I'm doing. Like, okay, this is revenge. This is revenge for what she did to his wife, who I guess they couldn't get to return for the sequel. So he's doing it. 6 years ago, a year before whatever the flashback showed. This is... What's he expecting at this moment? What is he trying to accomplish?
Hold on. Darnell? Darnell!
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. I was too sucked into Word Farm Adventure. Meanwhile, this cowboy in the background doesn't even have Word Farm, and he's just been intently listening this entire time.
Mrs. Jones, is everything okay?
This is the most awkward call to answer in front of your class. This is so weird. Yeah, shouldn't the kid be 5 or 6 years older? You're absolutely right. He's a real Andy Milionakis.
Yes, Maria, everything's fine. I just have to take care of something really quick. So I need to go. All right, guys, class is dismissed. An emergency came up, so
This is so silly.
I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay?
See you tomorrow. This is so weird.
Okay.
Tired slashing. She doesn't look like she's in a hurry for someone whose son will be murdered in 30 minutes. She doesn't look like she cares all too much at this moment. Oh no.
What do I do now? My baby's in trouble. And, oh my gosh, I'm running out of time.
Hassan Piker?
Excuse me, is everything all right?
It's just that my son is in the hospital. He was in a huge...
It looked more like him.
And, oh my gosh.
Right when during this, it was on her right side that it looked like him.
I'm running out
Just
of time.
that walk past.
Excuse me, is everything all
Now
right?
it doesn't.
It's just that my son...
I know it's not him at all. I was just saying that it looked more like it. The motion. Anyway, it's this evil stepdad from second Gen Hope vid I watched. Okay.
My son is in the hospital. He was in a huge accident, and as you can see, my tires are slashed, and he's gonna be in the hospital all alone.
There. Everything's gonna be all right. I know exactly how you feel. My son was in a huge accident and was in the hospital for a week before he passed away.
I'm so sorry about your loss.
Thank you. He was the kindest kid in the world. Here, take these.
I couldn't ask you to do that. That's too much.
Take it. I'm about to go teach a 4-hour class.
What?
So I won't need them anyways.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Now go be with your son.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna go teach my class. You go deal with this by yourself right now.
This means the world to me. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith.
And yours?
I'm Simone Jones.
Simone Jones.
Thank you so much for this kind gesture.
Don't mention it.
Just Keep this going for another 29 minutes, why don't you?
Now go be with your son.
He said this already.
It's that car right over there.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'll be back in 3 hours, okay?
It's that
See
car
you.
right over there.
Good luck. You're gonna need it, Simone.
Ah!
Especially with Darnell.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And again, a big thank you to Word From Adventure for sponsoring this video. Word From Adventure app is available now on Android and iOS. And if you click the link in the description right now, you'll receive a welcome bonus. But
Is it going to, is this like the epic
We will
thrilling
also put it
conclusion?
in the comment section. Make sure
We
to
don't
share
have the
this video
conclusion
with all your
yet?
friends and family. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos like this. Because remember, here at Generation Hope, we are trying to make the world a better place, one story at a time.
Thanks for watching. It's April 2022, so here are my $5 and up patrons. Regal Moss, Speak of the Joker, Yup, Caden Mack, Andre Philippe, Buttrock, Charisma, The Super One Player, Dwyer Tarantino, Jacob Arndt, Zachary Kane, Samjul, Chi.exe, Gothic Sith, Mandelbro, Wales, Bodadago, Gabriel Herrera, Hoofito, Ocean Machinery, and Malav Shah. Thank you for watching.